I've come to realize it's a lot easier to steer a moving ship than something that's completely stationary. So if you don't have a direction, or if you don't know what to do, your best bet is to just fuck some shit up. And my first 3 attempts at the Ironman was precisely that. I didn't have any respect for biking, I didn't know how to swim at all, but I went in there. Attempt number 3. I might not be naturally talented. I might not even be smart when it comes to training. But what I do have is a willingness to try some stuff immediately. As soon as I have the thought for something, I'm willing to get in there and try.
I'll need to figure out some medium by which I can vlog and bike at the same time. It does get a little bit dicey.
This last 2 weeks, I actually took a strong pivot from almost everything that I work on to study Salesforce again, because a new certification came out, the Agent Force Specialist. And even my business coach John said, you know, it's a waste of time for you to study this new skill. What are you doing with your life, man? Like, you need to get back and work harder on the YouTube channel. And I kind of reasoned with him that, you know, at least my YouTube videos are made by pursuing an arc. And I somehow feel that the gaining of the certification, the going back into studying technical skills, will inform my arc a little bit more. So that's what I did these last 2 weeks of time. And it took me 3 attempts at taking that exam to finally pass it, but I did. And when I put up a story on my Instagram that I passed this exam, someone in my DM said, I need to get started with Salesforce. Which certification should I study for? Should I do developer or admin? And I responded, listen, it's a stupid question. Your journey is over before you even began. Because me, I would have put in 100 hours of study on something, aimed for a certification, tried to get it, before I ever DM'd someone on Instagram. I don't need to DM anyone for anything to like get going in a direction. I don't need to ask anyone how to do a thing. I will do a thing for like 100 hours before I even like hire a coach, you know, like try to get outside input. You learn more from running 100 miles in your shitty basketball shoes and then realizing you have knee pain and you're like, oh, maybe I should buy some running shoes, which by the way is what happened to me. Rather than, oh, I really need to get into running. Should I, oh man, but where do I find the right shoe? Can you advise me on how to pick the right shoe? It's like, dude, in the time it took you to formulate that question, you could have ran 100 miles. Maybe in your freaking dress shoes, maybe in your sneakers. But I have much more respect for the guy who's willing to shoot, like fire first and then aim second. Because once the bullet is on the mark, and even if it's way off, you know that it's there, then we can finally do something about it. Right now it's just about falling in love with the process. That's what this is all about. So it feels so good. I mean, I'm almost 45 minutes in on the bike, just taking a quick break. And I gotta say, I've been enjoying vlogging a lot more. Now, 90% of the time I only have my cell phone on me. But even so, I'm so eternally grateful to Ironman for turning me into who I am. This guy who's just able to stay in motion. You know, it's given me a huge new leg to stay in motion. And it's just been immensely powerful. So I'm unbelievably grateful and pumped about that. That being said, this is the start of a brand new prep, and one that will also have a degree of precision alongside, you know, my inherent bravado. This week has been all about learning to love the process. Love the process of training for the Ironman. And there's 3 ideas I want to share with you in this regard. The first idea is that you need to not think and just do. With so many things in life, you would be better off not asking yourself why you're doing a thing. Why am I doing an Ironman? Why are we doing this thing? What is the point? Why not just kill ourselves? Honestly, I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but why do a thing? Oh, how is this gonna pay off for my... You're actually much better off in life just committing to the things that are possible and not questioning. Not questioning it. When I was prepping for Oceanside, it would happen all the time. Should I swim today or should I not? Ah, man, I don't know. Swimming's so boring. There's no music even. I don't want to swim. Is it necessary? I could probably just skip this swim workout, right? What? Another 2 hours on the bike? Okay, that's like not a good use of my time. You know what's much better? Rather than hesitating and starting and stopping and all this stuff, just don't think at all. An hour swim, 2,000 yards, get out there and get it done. Well, I'm kicking off Ironman prep with a half marathon. Now, last year my best half marathon time clocked in at 1 hour 33 minutes. I don't know what the time is on that per mile. I think it must have been like 7:11 or 7:14 per mile. And so this time around, I have no idea what I can do because I haven't been doing like marathon specific training in a long time. I somehow get the feeling I can do 7 flat per mile, which would be like a 131, 130. If you gotta get a thing done, then get it done. Don't ask yourself what something means. Don't ask yourself the meaning of anything, because there is no meaning, you know? Logic might actually dictate that we don't try anything at all because it's not gonna work out. Don't think like that, okay? Do it even if it's nonsensical. Do it if it doesn't make sense, and treat it as if it must happen.
I'm 4 miles steep, averaging 7:03 pace per mile. And I must say I'm glad I show up to these things, because it's a form of just participating in life. Don't ever ask yourself what's the point of doing something. Just freaking do it. Doing the thing is so much better than not.
Sometimes I resent my own coaching program, honestly. And I resent my clients because they just want to talk about random bullshit. What is your opinion on, shut the fuck up. Just record a video, bitch. Go get out there and record a motherfucking video. I promised my dad I would swear less in these videos because he watches all of them. I'm not doing a good job at this. But here's the point. Don't think, just do. I literally have that tattooed on my arm. And yet I don't follow that advice enough. Don't think. Have you committed to a marathon? What's the point? Oh, but maybe I need to put on muscle in this period of time. Make one commitment and just be a goddamn robot and get it done. Don't ask yourself what anything means, and then just do it regardless of whether you're tired or sick or depressed or happy. Just pay no attention to who you are as an entity and how you feel. Just do the damn thing. Idea number 2, create structures that you can love. I have never respected biking. I've never had a love for biking. I mean, I just think half of what I do is to look cool. And biking, it's hard for me to internalize it looking cool. The helmets, the lycra, the tight shorts. You know, you're on a bike. It's like a Barney episode, you know? Like, let's go riding on our bikes. We're biking right now. Barney! That's what biking that's how I internalize it, you know? I need to see biking as a cool thing that I love to do. There are trails. Minnesota is considered one of the best, states for biking. There's amazing bike trails. I haven't explored any of them. There are entire universes in my own backyard that I have not exposed myself to. So this first week of training, it's just been a couple bike rides, an hour long each. I did one indoors in the garage gym while it was raining outside. Beautiful atmosphere. I did that one on the trainer. The second one I did on a trail, and the third one I did on a trail. And it has just been a process of learning to love the bike. That's it. Love the bike, respect the bike. As you're putting it on, as you're getting the gear on, as you're putting your helmet on, you feel good about it. This is cool. This is awesome. It's been amazing. I have been biking. You get so far. I'm like, oh, look at that. I never knew that restaurant was there. You discover an entire community. Even in kind of the suburbs of Minnesota, there's all these cute little beautiful restaurants, and it's like this lovely atmosphere I didn't know about. You got to have a structure to your life that it's just elegant, man. It's cool. You feel good about it. You can't be fighting against yourself every time you're working on something. Which brings me to the last idea of the video. Never judge one day. Just trust the effort. One of the most profound things that John said to me when I was in Oceanside and then later San Diego, he said, happiness is just working your ass off. Holy moly. Oh, how many was that? That was 17, 20?
12, just 12.
Oh, 12?
Yeah.
What is the thematic statement of 2025 so far?
The thematic statement? The only way you're going to be happy is fucking working your ass off. That's it. That is happiness is fucking working your ass off. Anything else, trying to rest, trying to not do that, is fucking misery. Just accept it.
And since Oceanside, since the bombing of that race and everything fell apart, I have been trying to do every action on the knife's edge. I gotta credit John. I've mentioned him a couple times in this video now. John, Bulldog Mindset. Go check out his channel. I was on a call with him and he talked about this idea of the knife's edge. Basically, it's the difference between doing an action and then doing the action all the way down the line. The very edge of that action. The perfection of that action. Do every action on the knife's edge. Do it all the way down the line. Blaze through it and cook it and get it done. Don't ever go into an action with a sense of dread. Do you have a leg day coming up? Huh? Do you have to do back squats and lunges and all this painful shit? What if you just go into the leg day and you're like, yes, it's leg day. Do you need to study for an hour or 2 hours? You're trying to get a new job. You're trying to progress yourself in your career somehow. Oh my God, I got to study again. Okay, let me check my phone. Let me study. Study. Put in a clean hour. Study that bitch. Take a break. Boom, study it again. Hey, I can say this now because I did it for the last 2 weeks' time. I literally did it with full force. I studied them. I cooked that book. I got 90% on all the practice exams. right before I took that Salesforce exam for the last time, I cooked it to the bone. Every single time, even if you're repeating an action, you're doing it again, you're doing it for the 100th time, you go into it like you love it. And you do it for the first time. Like right now, I'm making this video. This might as well be the first YouTube video I ever made. I'm making it for the first time. Every time I go into a B-roll shoot, I'm going into it for the first time. If you work like that, no one can stop you. No one can stop you. This is how I'm gonna get to sub 5 at Madison, having been someone who DNF'd his last 3 races. What right do I have to say that I'm gonna make it to sub 5? I have no right. I have no right, but I will. At the very least, I will have an incredibly beautiful journey ahead of me because every action will be done on the knife's edge. And that's all I've got to say to you for this time. It has been the first week of the prep and I have not missed a workout and I've known what every day's workout is. I know what every action is. I have not been afraid to show up to the work because I've turned my brain off. I just turned it off and I did the thing and I did it for the love of it. So that's been this week's episode and we'll catch you next time.